So, what does it mean to be wealthy? A friend of the family recently told us that if you don't have $1 million house and if you don't have rich friends, then you're probably doing it wrong. And I'm not one to disparage anyone for having, for having these thoughts essentially, or for thinking this way. It just made me think about like, what do I put value in? Because having a big $1 million house and having friends that are super rich or something like that is not something that I feel like I put that much energy into. And why is that? I think it's because, like, I don't know, I don't see that as important things in life to have these like signposts of wealth to show people that you've made it, so to speak. You know what I mean? I feel like I really love making movies. And the crazy part about loving making movies or loving what you do is that you'd essentially do it for free. Obviously, don't tell anybody, but the fact that you could get paid to do what you love is so important and it's so cool, and it just makes me feel like that's one of the things that keeps me going, like having a career that I'm passionate about and excited about. I remember we were filming Nautilus a couple of years ago. Every day I'd wake up on Monday and I'd be excited to go to work. It wasn't like, oh, it's Monday, oh God, I can't wait till Friday. It was none of that, and I'm so grateful to have had that opportunity and to continue to have that opportunity to push forward in the movie industry to do what I love doing. And that to me is something that I put value in, because when I hear stuff like that, like putting value into to having a big house or having rich friends and stuff like that, what about like having friends that you love and who love you because they're just good people? You know? What about having a house that doesn't have to be the biggest house in the world, but you have exactly what you need and nothing more? And I feel like that's so, that's something that I want to convey to our son, to value these things. Obviously, he's going to grow up and he's going to value the things that he wants to value, right? But I feel like surrounding yourself with people that love you and who you love, being able to do the thing that you love, because one, it's hard to find a career that you love per se, but if you at least enjoy doing it and you're really good at it, then I feel like the money in itself will come, because you're so enthusiastic about the job, you're so ready to do well at the job that you're just going to naturally start doing better than other people. So if you start doing better than other people, then ideally the owners will want to pay you for that because they see the work that you're doing and they recognize that. So I feel like instead of putting value in the big house or rich friends or being a movie star or anything like that, I don't know. I just like to keep it simple. Maybe in my old age, I'm keeping it more simple. And I can't even think like, even when I was a bit younger, I just never looked at or looked up to material things. Like I was always focused on saving my money and being able to do what I love doing and getting in the position so to do what I love doing so that I could make money. I remember working in the library in college and putting all that money into making my shorts or making commercials or making movies, features. And to me, that's really what it's all about. It's just about, I think, having wealth, I would say, is having time. Because what is money? All money does is buy you more time to do the things that you want to do with the people that you want to do it with when you want to do it. You know what I mean? So having more time is the way. And I don't think $1 million house or rich friends gives you more time. It just gives you more shit to worry about and manage. And why not keep things simple and just focus on the things that you're good at and spend time with your friends, with your family, with your kids. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, there's nothing wrong with putting value in a big house because at the end of the day, we need somewhere to live, right? We need a home or an apartment or whatever to live in. But I don't know if trying to signal to people that you've made it is the right thing to do necessarily, right? I remember one of the first times I went to San Francisco, I think it was 2014. I remember driving through certain neighborhoods and I would see very, very nice houses. And what the thing that I noticed about the houses, not were the physicality of the houses themselves, which were obviously all pretty cool and nice, but the cars on the outside of the houses. They were Honda Accords, Toyota Camrys, the most basic car to get you to where you need to be. No style, no flash, none of that. So that when these people left their homes and they went into the city, they wouldn't be chased down for having a fancy car or someone keying their car or being jealous of them because they have money. I guess though these people didn't put a bunch of stock into having a fancy car. It's like, hey, I worked hard for the house that I have, and I want to make sure I have a nice house, but I'm not trying to necessarily signal to people in other ways. So I'm going to just blend in by having a regular car when I drive into the city, you know? And I guess it's all relative, right? Again, there's nothing wrong with having a nice, huge house, but that's not the be all and end all. Have what you need and nothing more. Keep things simple, spend time with your friends, spend time with your family. And I think life is all about having as much time to do those things and having people that love you that want to spend time with you while we do these things together. So I hope that all makes sense. That was a bit of a ramble, but as always, keep asking questions, keep stacking sats, and I'll catch you on the next one.